First set on the leg day today, we are running, yeah, it's leg day today. It's just lower, but it's leg day today. So we're starting off with seated hamstring curls. I haven't hit these heavy in a while, and we're kind of heavy. We're getting close to where I used to be, despite the hamstring injury. So let's see how this runs. All right. One more set of those. All right, set 2 on the hamstring curl machine. Here we got, this is our final set. I bumped the weight up by 15 pounds, so we're gonna see how this goes. And then, you know, we're gonna do probably a couple sets of leg extensions and then go from there. Okay, all right. Let's move on now. All right, we did calf raises in between these sets here because we were waiting for this machine to open up, but we got hamstring or quad extensions, so we do a couple sets here before we get into a squat pattern. Okay, all right, one more set of that guy. All right, second and final set here on the leg extensions. Yep, we got the machine maxed out. Let's see how this runs. All right, now time for a squat pattern. We moved on to hack squats here. I got 2 plates and a 25 on here. I might throw up on this set, but we'll see what happens. Yep. One more, come on. Okay, I might actually be good for another set on that. I didn't think I was gonna hit 6, but I did. Okay. YouTube, once again, what's going on? At the end of the video, look, man, here's what happened, okay? I was doing hack squats. You guys saw me do the 2 plates and a 25 on there. I was repping it, man. It was easy peasy light work. It wasn't. I hit 6 reps, but I had every intention to doing another set of that and going for like 4 or 5 reps, and then doing RDLs at the very end of my workout, and then hitting cardio. And you know, I was like talking to my boy that I was lifting with. I was like, yeah, man, I really shouldn't do 2 plates and a 25 because it was probably too heavy. But you know what? I'm gonna run it and see what could happen. And then I went down for a practice squat. And like no weight, I just body weight. I went down with body weight to, like, you know, get me amped back up, and like all of a sudden I just felt this tightness go all the way up the side of the inside of my leg from my knee all the way up to my groin. So I was like, you kidding me, man? And then I did a couple more, and I was like, yeah, man, it tightened up. I'm not sure it's a good idea to, you know, do the rest of the hack squats. And I was like, let me see, you know, I did one more, you know, and then I felt it shoot up my hamstring as well. I was like, all right, bro, I'm done with the workout. No more RDLs, no more hack squats. So I had to cut the filming there, because right after that we just went and did cardio. And by the end, you know, my leg was still tight. But by the time I got home, it had loosened up a little bit. So I think it was just a mixture of you know, the shit ton of walking that I did at the amusement parks over the past week, because it was 4 days of amusement park, so a lot of walking, and I think it was just a mixture with you know, not doing hack squats for probably about 2 weeks. I hadn't done like any sort of squatting pattern for about 2 weeks, so you know, the next leg day, the next time I do hack squats, hopefully I'll be feeling a little bit better so that I can actually finish the whole workout. You know, we still got a pretty decent workout in, you know, with the machines that we had done. I just wish I was able to do RDLs at the end of my workout. That's pretty much all I was missing, because I still hit at least one set of hack squats. So, yeah, and maybe next leg workout we'll see if I can complete it without, you know, getting painful, getting injured. It wasn't even injury, just be a bit of bitch, being a bitch. Anyways, so I appreciate y'all for watching. Hope to see y'all next time.